welcome or welcome back. This is Becoming Medusa, the portion of my channel that is dedicated to all things theater and arts and things that inspire me. On today's episode, I'm going to do a 24-hour writing challenge. So for the next 24 hours, I am going to write a musical. I have been in a writing slump ever since I finished the Fringe Festival last fall, and I have really been struggling to pick up pen and paper and get to writing again. And so I figured what better way to kick that slump in the butt than to do a 24-hour challenge. Now, I'm a little nervous going into this because I love sleep. I really prioritize my sleep. Not as much as I should. You know, I definitely have those nights where I stay up later than I should and maybe I only get 6 rather than 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Well, I'm gonna do 24 hours. It is roughly 9 p.m. on Friday, and I'm gonna be doing this until 9 p.m. on Saturday. I decided to start this in the evening because it just makes more sense in my mind to stay up through the night and then through the day and then end my day by going to sleep. Because once I get done with this challenge, I'm gonna be exhausted. Whereas if I started it at like 9 a.m., I would finish at 9 a.m. on Sunday and I would be exhausted and I'd have to go about the rest of my day. So I was thinking if I started earlier, but in the evening, once I'm done with the challenge, I can just pass the fuck out. I can just knock out and take a shower and go to bed. So I'm very excited to try this. I feel like I'm cheating a little bit because I already have a, an outline written for The Witch of Fife, which is a musical that I'm writing with my friend. And we worked together to do that outline, and now it's at the point where I need to be writing it. And I have like 2 sentences written so far. So I'm kind of hoping to knock the rough draft of that 2-act musical out during this 24-hour challenge. We'll see how far I get. I would not be surprised if I fell asleep at some point. If I failed this challenge and fell asleep, but the purpose of it is to write for 24 hours, see as far as I can get, and then once those 24 hours are up, that's when I'm done. And so I am excited to take you along for the ride. I have a 24-hour countdown video on my TV on YouTube. I can't get it to start right at 24, so we're gonna start it at 23:59:59. So grab a drink, grab your popcorn, grab some snacks, and get ready to watch me stay up all night writing. I really hope you enjoy this. See ya. I'll check in maybe in about 4 hours. I think 4-hour marks. I'll check in with you, tell you how I'm feeling, tell you where I'm at in the writing process. So let's get started. Hi. So it's the next day, but as you can see, we only made it like an hour, and so I understand why people start their 24-hour challenges in the morning. I think I started mine at like 9:30 at night, and I have a normal bedtime of 10 p.m. So I started this challenge at like 9, and then like an hour or so into it, I started to fall asleep and I started to get nauseous because I was so tired. I've turned into an old lady. I can't stay up past 10:30, 11. And so I was like, you know what? I'll go to bed and I'll wake up early and I'll just continue and where I left off. And then I saw what the weather was gonna be like. And we have had some really dreary weather in Minnesota the last couple of weeks. And it was supposed to be in the 80s, no clouds, all sunny. And I was like, I think I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go for a 3-mile walk and I'm gonna sit in the sunshine and read my book. And so I'm not gonna call this challenge a failure because I definitely learned from it and I wanna try again. From this first time that I've tried, I think when I try it again, I want someone with me. I think it would be nice to have another person physically here, you know, doing the challenge with me to stay up for 24 hours, or even just do like 12 hours and then 12 hours with sleep in between. I think having that like accountability buddy or just someone to sit with me and keep me up would be really helpful. I also think doing this challenge on a weekend with bad weather or in the winter, because I think this would be easier to do in Minnesota's, you know, it's in Minnesota. We have long, cold winters. I, without a doubt, have stayed inside for 24 hours, 48 hours during the winter. So I think this challenge would be a lot easier if the weather wasn't so nice. Because sitting here and trying to write while I'm looking outside and I see how nice it is, and I just, after spending in like 2 or 3 weeks stuck inside or walking in the rain, I was like, there's beautiful sunshine outside and it's so beautiful out. I want to feel the sunshine on my skin, and I need to write on my computer and I don't feel comfortable I don't have a place where I can sit outside with my laptop and use my internet. And so, lesson learned, have someone do this challenge with me. I think maybe take the day off after to recoup from the lack of sleep and do it on a weekend when it's not supposed to be good weather. This was, I tell you, it was beautiful out today. I think I got a little tan. I don't know if you can tell. Like, it was absolutely gorgeous out. So yeah, but I did, the time that I was doing this, I wrote about 5 pages. So I was productive. I learned something from this. So that's why I don't think this was a failure. I'm gonna try it again. Maybe next time I'll start smaller. Maybe I'll do another one of these, but instead of 24 hours, I'll start small and do like, let's just do 4 or 5 hours. Just writing 4 or 5 hours straight. And so, but thank you for sticking around. I'm sorry you didn't see me stay up for 24 hours, but we'll try again. Maybe next month I'll do, like I said, 4 or 5 hours. So thank you for sticking around and for listening. I hope you enjoyed. Go out and make art. Love you. Bye.